Hello children, good morning. So today's session about debate writing. Once again we'll do it, okay, so that you are thorough with it. Introduction. It is the first section of the outline that includes an attention grabber. Introduce your topic and present the context with the help of a thesis statement. Also provide a brief overview of the student's arguments. Means that should be the main attention, it should draw the attention of others. Yes. Here, thesis statement, you introduce your topic. A debate body, it is the main section of the debate that discusses the major arguments in detail. Yeah. Moreover, it further includes logical reasoning and evidence to support the thesis. Debate conclusion, okay, very important. It is the last chance to demonstrate significant ideas. It summarizes the main body by adding emotion and drama to the words. However, do not forget to add a closing sentence that leaves a lasting impression. That is important. Writing the debate. Start writing the final draft of your debate. Mention the crucial elements of persuasion that to persuade means to convince, that are logos, pathos, and ethos. These are used to explain the effects of the resolution in the real world. You have to use transition words to maintain a logical flow. Lastly, okay, edit and proofread your work to avoid plagiarism. You never copy from others. Plagiarism is copying, Then grammar errors, spelling errors, all that you have to check. How to end the debate? By making sure that you have included the following elements. It will help you assess the credibility of your debate. Does your debate start with an interesting greeting? Okay. Does it provide original content, personal experience, and a call to action? Okay. Does the debate follow a proper format structure? Does it include the correct sentence structure? You have to keep in mind all these things. Maintain logical transitions to flow ideas from one paragraph to another. Have you proofread or revised it for common mistakes? Spelling errors should not be there, grammatical errors should not be there, and of course punctuation errors also should be avoided. Does the debate mention your opinion about the given topic? Yes, you have to mention. Very important. Okay. Some tips and tricks. It is better to know and prepare for a debate before starting it. This is important. Conduct through research work to collect relevant data and draft creative arguments about the topic. Brainstorm reasons to support your position. A writer should think relatively to identify the validity of significant claims. Try to understand the formal debate through a variety of personal experiences. Support the arguments with examples and evidence to make it more credible and authentic. Okay. Also consider the perspective of the judges and audience while making a critical argument. Create taglines and titles for your case. Do not always disagree with the opponent's arguments. You cannot always disagree. That's not possible also. Instead, you should take notes and think logically. Build your case by keeping in mind all the possible objections that can be raised by others. Yes. Never make the mistake of introducing new arguments in your closing section. Okay, you should never make the mistake of introducing new arguments in your closing statement. So in your closing statement, don't make the mistake of introducing new things. Look at these debating techniques. Please go through. Introduce the topic at the beginning of the debate and form an opinion. Very important. You have to know your audience to adjust your argument according to them. Assign the two sides as affirmatives and negatives. Take enough time to research the case and the vocabulary used. Organize your opinion and present supporting facts. You must try to present such facts so that you are able to convince the audience. That's important. Follow a basic debate structure that includes the following period. Get an idea about the opponent's arguments, advance your research by weakening them, make a judgment based on the audience's votes, your opinion about the arguments, connect to the audience emotionally by presenting examples, evidence, and personal experiences. So that's important. So these are some of the important tips. Once again, let's go through format. First, opening statement or quotation. Then how do you begin? Respected chairman, chairperson, members of the jury, teachers, and my dear friends, I strongly support, reject, or oppose the motion. First reason, for, against. Then second reason, my worthy opponent has just pointed out, but I feel. All these phrases you can use. Friends, don't you agree with me when I say, although my opponent may feel, then summing up. Then remember to include phrases like, I support the motion wholeheartedly, I strongly oppose the motion, I would like to present my views, I fail to understand why my worthy opponent feels. I fully agree with the views expressed by whatever. I totally disagree with the view. I reject, I submit, I condemn. So see, once again, have a look. You can use these phrases. Okay, you can please note down. Okay, so these you can use. See, look at this. It's better to be in a group at times. Isolation gives solace. Yeah, of course. Considering this, right to debate on the topic whether joint family or nuclear family to live in. So here the speaker is speaking for the motion. Okay, so how do you begin? Respected principal, sir, staff members, and dear students, today I am going to speak in the favor of the motion as a topic. I am in favor of joint family. In India, joint family system has been in existence since ancient times. The father is considered the head of the family. Yeah, his role you have to speak about. Everyone in the joint family is delegated responsibility and mutual understanding and cooperation. Yeah, these are the keywords, of course, in a joint family. It really does work. If we live in a joint family setup, we learn to be tolerant of others. Yeah, very important. You learn to share also, which is very important. Okay, the greatest blessing of joint family is that there are so many people to support you in time of distress or crisis. Yeah, very true. I fully agree with this. Happiness and sorrow are equally shared. Yes, in a joint family. This is also true. Yeah, financial control is handled by the head of the family. Yeah, grandparents are able to spend time with their grandchildren. Again, very true. And take proper care of them if their parents are out for work. Yes, I've seen so many such families, Children are left either in the creche or at the mercy of maids who are not a proper substitute. No, how can they be substitute for family members? At the time of any festival, it is fun to be together and celebrate the festival with enthusiasm. It is really, it gives so much of pleasure, so much of joy to celebrate together. Financially, you may be better off in a joint family as financial burdens are shared by all the earners equally. Yeah, and it should be done also. So in my point of view, a joint family is certainly better than living alone in a nuclear family. Thank you. Say thank you. Against the motion. Respected principal, sir, staff members, and dear students, today I am going to speak against the motion whether joint family or nuclear family to live in. I am not in favor of joint family setup as there are more problems to resolve in a joint family setup than to live peacefully. The main problem that one faces in a joint family is lack of privacy and interference of others in one's personal matters. The grandparents pamper their grandchildren. Yeah, that's so nice, isn't it? And lack of discipline among the younger lot because problems at a later stage. Yeah, sometimes this happens. The mother is able to look after the needs of her children well, Sometimes what happens in a joint family, she hardly finds time to spend with her children. Moreover, there is financial advantage in nuclear family. The family earns, spends and saves also. Parents can invest money for the education of the children and pay individual attention. Yes, individual attention of course, and it is required also. In a joint family setup, one can face the problems of interference of others in their life. This is individual, opinion actually. Decision making sometimes becomes difficult, but it's okay. Every person is unique in many ways, yeah, but this individuality is not acknowledged in a joint family. Sometimes it happens where parents are very busy in carrying out responsibilities, and sometimes they don't find time for their children. There is continuous nuisance if there is disharmony among family members, especially the ladies of the house. Some cases, not all. The discord between them disturbs peace of mind of elders and that of young children. Yeah. In comparison, there is more harmony and cooperation in a nuclear family as all the members are responsible and understand one another's needs. Women in a nuclear family, they are free and may pursue career and all that. Yeah, they have more time for their family. This is also true. They enjoy vacations also. Okay, this is another sample, children. School days are the happiest days. Read for the motion. What is the answer? So this is how you have to begin. How? Respected principals, staff members. Yeah, I'm going to speak in favor of the motion. Then you have to tell the name of your topic. Yes, I agree with the statement. Yeah, if you agree, you have to, because you're speaking for the motion, so obviously you have to agree. Happy carefree days you spend in school. Yeah, very true actually. Pretending to be safe, playing pranks on teachers, not doing homework are some of the naughtiest things that one does when one is in school. Yeah, true. We remember our school days, yeah, and that gives so much of happiness. And there's healthy competition also, there is no doubt about it. You enjoy games, so many competitions and all that you take part in. That all these things inculcate spirit of determination, then self-confidence, without gorging the feeling of enmity. School days are happy not only in the context of fun, but context of learning also. Yes, of course. We learn important lessons of life, we learn to share, you learn to cooperate, you learn to help each other, so many things. During school days, holidays are best realized. It is like a gift from God, no? And everybody waits for holidays. Then you play games, cricket and all that, yes? Then you get different experiences with different teachers. Some are good, some are okay. Some experiences are such that you learn lesson from that also. Yeah. So the time spent in school is the golden period of one's life. Yeah. I think all would agree with that. So against the motion you write like this. The beginning part is the same, but you have to say that you are speaking against the motion. According to this, not the happiest days. Then he gives the reasons here, the speaker here, and you have to give the reasons in support of your answer. If you are speaking for the motion. If you are speaking against, you have to give. It's important. Come on, read it carefully. We're supposed to give our best performance. Yeah, very true. Sometimes life becomes stressful, yes. Sometimes there are so many worries. Then the third point is toward the discrimination. Some people feel so, but I don't know. Then here he's talking about tormentors. So see, look at the opinion expressed here. Then some children sometimes don't like the behavior of classmates. Then the speaker here talks about tension of homework. So here the speaker, what does he do? He does not agree with the statement. Once again, go through this, children. This is for the motion. Yeah. Joint family or nuclear family. Here the speaker, the first speaker is for the motion. So this is how you begin. This is how you address. Yeah. So this is again very important. The salutation greeting part. Here the speaker is what? In favor of joint family. He feels that joint family is good. It has got many advantages. That's the feeling of the speaker here. Please read it carefully. You can be tolerant. According to the speaker, that's what he says. That we can be tolerant, we can learn to share. Then we get support in times of distress or crisis. Yeah, that's very true. Then, happiness and sorrow are shared in a family, joint family. That's the view of the speaker. Then there are grandparents to take care, to look after. It's so nice to be in the company of grandparents. Otherwise, if you have to leave the children under the care of maid, leave them in a creche. They will not take proper care of children. Then financial problems may happen, according to the speaker. But here he says that it is better in a joint family. Financial burdens are shared by all. That's what the speaker here feels. That's a feeling of the speaker here. He feels so that the burden can be shared. Then next is against the motion. The topic is the same. Joint family or nuclear family to live in. Topic is the same. The speaker is speaking against the motion here. So he says he's not in favor of a joint family set up. Here he is not in favor. That is the view expressed by the speaker here. This is against the motion. Read it very carefully, children. Here the speaker feels that there is financial advantage in nuclear family. They can enjoy, they can go for vacation. This is according to the speaker here. This is a view of the speaker here. Understanding is better as per the situation. So every person is unique. So that is the feeling of the speaker here. That's what the speaker here feels. Then women also, they can pursue the career. That's again the view of the speaker. So please go through whatever we have done in this session, whatever I have done in this session. Read again and again. Write down in your notebooks. Okay? Thank you. Goodbye.